Welcome to the channel. If you're looking for some good, masterful grandmaster chess, you're in the wrong place. But if you're looking for some rotten, terrible chess, well, sit right down and enjoy. On today's video, we're going to be playing the 2025 springtime round robin for the chess dojo. My opponent, it's already knows I'm streaming this live. We're gonna do a postmortem afterwards. I'm playing as black. My opponent is playing as white, and let's see what are the results. I got my music ready to go. Let me see if my opponent is ready to jump right into this. We have him on Discord. He hasn't responded to me yet, so I know he already confirmed that he'll be here today. So I'm not concerned about being stood up. Well, in the meantime, let me get some music going, get in the vibe, get in the groove. Also, I'm not going to be looking at the chat. I will not be looking at the chat during the game. I do not want to be cheating at all, not even a little bit. So if you write to me something in the chat and I don't respond, well, I'm not looking at the chat. I will look at the chat after the game, and maybe after the postmortem, people are still here, then I'll just go and spend some time. All right, let me get some music going so we could be in the groove. All right, got my music going. Nice. All right, challenge ready to go. It's 130. I play as black. I'm gonna send the challenge over. I sent the challenge. It's pretty cool because in the chess dojo, oh, he's here. We're gonna get started. All right. Let's see what his move is gonna be. I prepared a bit for my opponent, but he's difficult to. I tried to look at his games to see what he will play, and he's a little bit difficult to pin down. I don't know. I think I know what he's gonna play, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm doing my normal Pirch defense. All right. Let's see what he's gonna pull off now. Playing the classical variation so far. I'm expecting this to happen. Yep. So I can't take here. Open up for my G7 pawn. Open up my G7 for my bishop. The idea of the Pirch defense is that we want to control the center with our pieces and then take over the center with the pawns. And that's the idea that we normally have. This aggressive play. He wants to do opposite side castling, it looks like. Let me... Trying to lower the music on my end. Yep, I see what he's doing. All right, let's go. Hopefully I don't make a mistake and then end up regretting the opposite side castling. But that's okay. Let's go here. Either we're winning or we're learning, one or the other. I also have this plan here. Let's see what happens. I got to remember to slow down, take my time. We have a lot of time. This is a classical game. This is not blitz. This is not rapid. I got to use my time, think, and everything. I even researched a little bit on how to do we could do the study immediately in chess. So I don't have to go to chess.com for anything. I can just come to everything we're doing in lead chess. We're going to end up doing the postmortem on the Chess Dojo Discord. So maybe some other, masters or other people might jump in and we'll get like good advice from better players and we all could learn some new things. But I have the inkling he's going to do this. I also have this move here to take here. This is not at all what I was preparing for. He usually used to play, when I seen his games, he does a bishop opening. And usually when you do a bishop opening, you had this bishop will end up being here. And that would be very annoying because now it's attacking this vulnerable pawn. And that becomes a bane of existence. So when if we would have done the bishop opening, I would have immediately attacked that bishop. So it would avoid I want to get that bishop out of the game. So it won't be controlling what I'm doing. The idea between this, I call it the 150 attack. This is when the idea is to do a pawn storm. So he's gonna want to do this and this and this and bring it all the way down here. But the problem is that when I see this is happening, I don't castle. So even if he makes it all the way down here, he's not gonna get to my king because my king is in the middle. And but look at my pawns though. I'm already started my pawn storm. So if he castles over here, this is all coming up. Pop. Plus my queen is gonna be here. I'm gonna be here. It's gonna be crazy. Crazy balls. As you know, as long as they're so the idea is that try to jump. I'm gonna do my pawn storm first and leave my king in the middle until it's safe for me to castle. Then I'm gonna castle. And if I could get rid of the bishop or that dark square bishop or the queen, obviously that'd be the best thing to do. We have tactics here. We have the tactic also. I can attack this since this pawn is not protected and it's kind of hanging. It only has one defender. I could attack the knight. So when the knight moves, so let's say the knight moves here, I could take here, and now I'm attacking here, and I'm attacking here, risking to take here. So there's a lot of possibilities. It's a little bit uncomfortable. This attack is a little bit uncomfortable, to be honest. However, it's not the end of the world. Just gotta be smart about it and gotta take your time and not panic. because it's actually one of the most aggressive attacks against my opening. So if you're going to play against me, this is the most aggressive attack against my opening. I'm going to prepare it better now. Ah, see? Now he's doing signs of going to this side. So I'm going to bring up my knight here. Hmm. Let me see what he's planning to do. Party on. Mm-hmm. He did it. Opposite side of castling. I gotta slow down. I gotta take my time here because we have time. We have time. I don't have to worry about too much right now. My king is safe. I got my pawns close to his king. I don't have a lot to worry about. I could just take it easy. I could be calm here. My hands feel cold. But I'm thinking right now of doing this, kicking away the knight, then bringing my knight over here, then bringing my bishop over here, then maybe bringing my knight over here to bring him over here. Things could get pretty good. I'm thinking now if I go here and he takes here, I can check here. He's gonna have to block here. And then I'll bring my bishop here. He could try to block here. I'm gonna take here. He could take back. I'm gonna take here. Then he has to defend with the queen. Because if he doesn't defend with the queen, I'm bringing my bishop over here and threatening checkmate. Then he can move the queen out of the way, which is fine. But I want... Or I'm thinking I could probably go here, attacking these two. If he takes, take back, opening up this. Then I could bring my rook over. And it's about to go down. Going here, here. Still, if he moves out of the way, I'm taking here. Or I don't want to open up the center. So I can do this. I don't want to open up the center yet. Take. I'm thinking if I do this and he take, right? I can take. He does this. I have another defender in the square. I can take. He has to move here. And then I'm going to take here. And opening up space for my rook, for my bishop now. And I'm closing doors. He can't go anywhere. That knight is stuck. He can't. The only place he can go is here. That knight is stuck. Oh, I need to pay attention. But that's okay. I need to pay attention. If I go here, can't go there. But I'm still coming here. Okay, I got a plan. There's no more light square bishop. And I'm opening up space. That's okay. He's up a pawn. But I could win that back. Let me see. Like, okay, let's look at what our advantages are. Our advantage is that I have this open here. I could move this over. I could attack and get tempoed. Take. Okay. come down, I just take an opening up here. Okay, hold on a second. Let me think about this for a second. This is done. I can't go here. All right. If I come up here, let me think about this. If I come up here, you're gonna take here. I'm gonna take here. Right? If you take here, I'm gonna take here. All right, but if I go here instead, you're just gonna come down and I could use this pin later. But if you come down here, I'll gladly exchange this, but then you have this. So if I go here, yeah, if I go here, I think this is the best move. If I go here, and you can't take here, so you end up taking here. I will take here. She will take here. I move here. You will go here. Take. Yeah. I think this is the best move. And then I have this still in my back pocket. But if I go here, what you're gonna do is come here. And then I can't even do this anymore. Plop. Right? And then you're gonna come here. When I take, you're gonna take back. But if I go here and he goes here, I'm just gonna go here. Right? If I go here, you can't go there. You have to take. You could go here. You could go here. This is defended. Yeah, this is the best move. All right. And I still have this square here forking. Yep, move down. All right. All right, if I go here, and he's gonna want to take there. No, then they can take back. Hold on. All right, all right. If I go here, this goes here. Then I go here. No, and then this opens up. Can't have that open up. I can't have that open up. All right, go here. No, I should do this, because then there's 1, 2. You're not gonna take there with the queen, because I'm just gonna win the queen. I don't even give a crap about that. All right, yeah, I don't care about that. What I'm gonna do is this though. Can't come down here because I'm just gonna take it. He could do this, and then I'm gonna en passant it. He does this. Punk that crap. I can even do this. I can en passant it. Take. Let's be checkmate. Check. Yeah. What we're gonna do is this. Pop. And free up my my rook. Move my rook over. Do a discovery attack, or do a discovery. Come here or here. Yeah, this is gonna be boss. Boss. And worst case scenario, I'm bringing him over. Pop. This is gonna be crazy. All right, if I do a discovery attack though, where we're gonna go? Here. Take. Put this guy's over here wreaking havoc. I can do take. All right. He's trying to do the same show to me. He's gonna come here. What I'm gonna do is take. I don't know. I could do take. All right, I don't really want him, but if he moves, see, here's an issue. Is an issue though. I don't want him to have his queen, and if he moves, so now that that's there, I'm happy to do this, take, or he tries to hold on to his queen. Fine, I go here. He tries to hold on to his queen. He tries to hold on to his queen, so he goes here. He can't go there. He has to take the queen. Can't go here, can't go here. That thing, that woman is trapped. Hold on. If I go here, he's gonna want to go here. Right? Or he can go here. He can't do anything because he can't go there, can't go there. He could go back. And if he goes back, that's okay. Hold on. Hold on. Let me think about this. Let me think about this for 1/2 a second. If I go here, right? Let's say this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to defend my bishop because I'm attacking that queen. And that queen doesn't have a lot of squares to go to. That queen doesn't have a lot of squares to go to. So here's the move. Here is the move. The move is I protect. He's going to want to do this, let's say, right? He's going to want to do this because he doesn't want me to take. Because if he comes anywhere down here, I'm just going to take that. It's going to be a free piece. But he's attacking my queen, right? That's okay. I'm going to scroll up here. Done. All right. So now he can't go here. Still can't go there. What is his next move, though? What is his next move? Because my next move is very clear. It's going to be here. What is his next move? What can he do? Done. He can't go there. And I'm double defending it. So what are you going to do? Come back down? But if you come back down and attack it, I'm just going to come right back down here. Now, you know what? Punk that crap. Not even that. Don't even give him that chance. He goes there. We come down here. When we come down there, what we're going to do is, yeah, he's there. What can he do next? Because my next move is this. What can he do next? Bishop, knight is here. Queen is down here. This is protected. That's protected. What can he do next? What can he do next? He can move here. And then this is hanging. And then I can move here. Kang. Yeah. This is my move. What are you going to do? I'm risking it. Let's risk it for the biscuit. Let's risk it for the biscuit. Let's see. Let's see what he's planning to do. I see that queen doesn't have many squares to go to. I don't think that queen has many squares to go to. If he moves, he could only do is get a tempo on my queen. My queen could be in a safer place anyway. What are you going to do? This en passant. And then this is hanging over here. What's the move? What's the move? Ooh, this is going to be tough. If he moves this, all right. If he moves this, he can't go here because I'm going to take it. He can't go there because I'm going to take it. Yeah, that's the only move you have. And then, all right, so if you're doing that, I'm doing this. I'm doing this. If he moves here, I'm taking here. He takes there. En passant. Nah. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Attack here, defending here, attack here. This is gonna be open over here. My queen, I'll move it over here. You try to come down. I'm en passant. And then I'm coming in for your king. Oh, yes. This is what I'm gonna do. Because you can't come here, you can't go there. You can't go there, you can't go there. And I'm attacking the queen. Let's attack that queen. Let's attack that queen. Yeah, I think that's the move right there. Where are you gonna go? Because if you go back, that's okay. That's okay. Go back. I still have my bishop here protecting here. I'm gonna move this over. I'm gonna move this over. And we're coming in. We're gonna protect it with this guy. Yeah, I'm gonna protect it with this guy because now let's say he tries to attack here or here. I'm just gonna come down here and adding and bringing more forces over to my. Yeah, I'm bringing more forces over. And that vulnerable square becomes not so vulnerable anymore. Yeah. Pop. Okay. I come here, he comes down, and I go right back. But if he comes here, take. Yeah, I got it. I got it. This is what I'm going to do. This is the move for me. This is the move for me. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to come here. He's most likely going to want to come here. So if he goes there, that's okay. I'm going to come back here. But when this happens, I'm going to come over here. And now this is vulnerable. No, it's not vulnerable because queen. No, not the move. Not the move. Here. Take. Might as well go here. Okay. Let me think. I go here. Done. I go back. Done. I go here. Then here. Hmm. Take. I prefer that then. Hold on. I could put it back here. I prefer this. Take here. Hop, hop, hop. All right, hold on. If I go here, it's gonna come here. I'm gonna go back. It's gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. Now this is defended. Or punk all that crap. I'm gonna come here. To then reroute my knight. Kung, kung, kung. And bring him into the battle. Let's do that. Reroute the knight. Ding. Move it over here. Bringing this up. En passant. Yeah, we're doing it. Hang on a second. If I move it over here. En passant. Yeah, okay, nah. The queen is there. The queen is there. I need to move here. Here. Then you could go here though. Queen. Ooh, wait a minute. If I go here. Here. And he comes here. Or I can just do this. Done. You could I'm hanging that. But then if I go here, he's gonna come here. Protected by that. So I'm gonna go here. Take. Okay. I know what I'm gonna do. Hold on. I'm gonna come up here. En passant. And I'm gonna open up here. And I'm bringing over my bishop. My rook. Yeah. can't come here. Take. Check. Okay. He wants to come. He can't come there. He wants to come here. So let's bring. I'll go here. You can come down here. You can come here. There's an opportunity here. Can I take? Oh, here. Take. I take back. I bring him more back over. I don't give a crap about that queen right now. But if I come down, take. And we're coming in. Here. Mm, mm. Check. This is double check. He has to move the king. This double check. He has to move the king. Double check. He has to move the king. Hold on. Let me look at this. He has to move here. No, he has to move. Double check. Double check. Yeah, that has to move. So it's double check. If he moves here, it's checkmate. Hold on. Double check. He's probably going to go. Double check. He's going to go here. Going to go here. Hold on. Double check. Double check. And he goes here. He goes there. Just check. He has to go here. Thing. He will have to go here. And then I go here. Then I go here. And I start bringing this guy in. Yeah, I think the move is this. Double check. Check. He has to go here. And I'm going to take. He takes. Check again. We're back here again. Done. Hold on. Take. All right. Check. I gotta take my time. Take your time. Take your time. There's a way out. There's a way. Get out. Take your time. Because if he takes, check again. And he's gonna block with the queen. And then check again. Or maybe I can do this. Check again. I probably should have done that before. Check again. Yeah, I should have done that before. But that's okay. I'm here. Check. I should take my time to think about that. I'm not really in a position to be losing pieces like that. So I could do check again here. Does this. Check again here. Then how can he has to come down. Then I pin it. Pin it to win it. All right. Check. It's not going to be beneficial because you're going to come here. So I could do check, check, check. No. What I'm going to do is this. Check. Check. He comes down, pin it to win it. Check. Yeah, I think this is the move. Check. Mm-hmm. Okay, beautiful. Mm. Yeah. All right, so check. Check. He takes back. Check. I'm gonna take here. I messed up. Okay, okay. Mm, mm, mm. Hmm. Check. Okay. I think I should go here. No, what can you do? Here, can if I go here, you go here. I go here. King, 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 king. Check. Check. He goes up. the only move. GG. I couldn't see any way out. Dang. Good job, man. Good job. Yes. We'll set up the study. Dang, good job. Wow, that was powerful. Damn, I feel like I had him though for a minute there though. Where is it? Study. Create a study. Add. Jared. Oh. All right, let me get into this Discord. Postmortem. All right. I don't see it. Dang, that was a tough game. All right, let me see if I can find it. Got it. Got it. I found it. I found it.
Oh, looks like you
Hello?
found it.
Yep, I found it. I found it. Wow, what a game.
Yeah.
Oh.
It looks like you're muted.
Oh, I am muted. Hold on. It's like, wow, what a game. Ah.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, there was some back and forth on that for sure.
Yeah, man. I saw that. Then I saw those one time. I was like, slow down, slow down. And then I feel like I had you on one point. I was like, come on, come on. And then I realized exactly when I lost it. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna win this, but yeah, I'm gonna go 100%. I'm gonna.
You played really well. Yeah, you played really, really well. Let's take a look at it. So I kind of knew you were going to play the perk.
Yeah, you researched me.
No, I just looked at it like 5 minutes before we started. So I was like, okay, he's playing the perk, so I kind of like brushed up a little bit, but I'm out of book at like this move, like with Queen D2. I wasn't even sure about Queen D2.
No, actually, that is right. You're doing the 150 attack.
Okay.
Yeah, the
so
only
after Queen D2, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. The best move actually before that, it was before you move the bishop, was to move that pawn down, so that it won't. So my knight can attack it. But either way, it doesn't really matter because I'm not going for it. Like I just know that I'm seeing this. Like I'm not castling. I'm not castling until that bishop or that queen is dead.
Totally.
Yeah. But I made a mistake in the beginning, though. In the very beginning, I ended up making a mistake. When I see it, I'll tell you exactly where it was, because all this is planned.
Yeah, this, I really wasn't sure what to do. I looked at a lot of different things. I was like, okay, do I want to, like, this knight's going to kind of be a problem. Do I just want to castle right now? Like, I had a bunch of different plans here. I just wasn't sure what to do. So I was just like, all right, just consolidate in the center. It looked like putting bishop on D3 might be a mistake.
I don't think it's a mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's a mistake.
I wasn't sure if I was ever going to be pushing the E pawn. So I don't know. It might have been a good spot to put my knight. Yeah. In castling, it's the same thing. I'm really not sure how to develop from here.
Yeah, once I saw that, I was like, I'm attacking. I'm pawn storming on the queen side.
Yeah, totally. I was like, well, I'm kind of like announcing where he's going to do his attack. I was like, I'm not sure there's this found attack over there. Or at least I just didn't see what it was.
Yeah, I'm coming in.
I saw you bring your queen over there, and yeah, the plan was A3 if you can put the queen over there. So, and that ended up happening.
Yeah.
And here, I'm not sure this is a good idea either, because this lets you take toward the center. But I think I saw a tactic that allowed me to do this.
Like, yeah, but I didn't want that to happen anyway, because I don't want, my king is in the middle. I don't want to open up the center, which is why I moved that the pawn up. I need the C pawn, because I need that center to stay locked. It cannot open up, otherwise I'm having a nightmare. But I did overlook that your bishop was there. That I overlooked completely, and that destroyed my confidence.
Yeah. So now I get this tempo. I was surprised you gave up castling.
Yeah, no, yeah, that was not intentional. That was completely unintentional.
I mean, here I might have like keep the attack going, kind of like it just becomes knight's attack. Now you got a nice outpost here for that knight. So I was surprised when you took with the king.
Yeah, I freaked out. Honestly.
And then here, this was a good move because I was planning to trade queens.
Yeah.
It's like I kind of got some pressure going on over here. Maybe this is like planned or whatever. It's like he sacked a pawn for activity over here on the queen side.
Nah. Then I saw.
And then this was like, yeah, this was a serious threat.
Yeah.
Like you just kept kicking my queen around.
This, I feel, I want to look at that move with the engine at some point. Not right now, because this felt so much like a mistake. And when I saw it, the bishop going to D, what is it, D2? Yeah, because I'm black.
Yeah, D2.
The bishop going to D2, it felt like a mistake. And I was looking at it. If you look at the live stream, because we're streaming this right now, by the way.
Okay.
If you look at the live stream, you'll notice that I calculated this. I was like, nah, this is an empty threat because if you go here or you go here, I'm just gonna take
Yeah,
with the
that's not the
queen.
plan. But that's
Yeah.
not the plan. The plan is to get that knight on a better outpost and get a
Yeah.
tempo on your queen. Yeah,
Yeah. And
that's
then
all it was. I just wanted to like reposition my knight.
yeah, so the only move you had was this one. Like that's it. And then I was like,
Well,
okay.
yeah, but no, but yeah, it's all about A2 so I can get this outpost on B4.
Oh. Yeah, because the minute if
Because that
you
outpost is a lot stronger on B4, and then from B4 I can get to C6, and you're never going to be able to move that knight if it gets on C6.
okay, yeah.
So
Yeah,
all of
because
this was about getting the knight to C6.
yeah, all my plan was I didn't even look at that. All my plan was well, I did look at you going here. I didn't even care. I was like, I'm gonna move this knight, and then I started noticing that you can't really move that queen. Like that queen can't go here, can't go there, can't go
Yeah, the queen's
there.
totally trash.
And
Yeah.
then I was like, the only place that you can go is
That was
here.
part of the reason for the bishop to move too, is that I wanted to put my queen on E3.
Oh, yeah, because I saw this is the only move that you have, and my brain was wanted to do this, Kung,
Yeah,
because
like I've got the pawn, but like all my pieces are misplaced, and I can't develop my knight or my rook on the king side.
yeah,
So like all of this is about trying to get time so that I can get my pieces out because they're not coordinated. Like they're in weird spots because I took that pawn.
yeah. This is a game that
Yeah,
I'm definitely gonna
I saw
review
this coming.
heavy.
Here it was like, okay, I gotta like defend the fork threat
Yeah,
or I'm lost. Get the tempo, and
yeah,
then now start doing this plan over here. So like this, I don't. I think I could not find alternative moves for some of this stuff. Like if I didn't move my queen to E2, I
yeah,
was gonna lose to a fork.
yeah,
If like so, it's just like forced. This is just a forced sequence.
yeah. Here I
So like in
calculated.
a way, you kind of I don't know. You kind of forced me to play good moves, right? Because
Yeah,
now this pawn that was weak, my E pawn that was weak, is now
strong.
defended, and I win the tempo on your knight.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think probably attacking my queen with a knight. I saw that you would do it, and I thought it would be a mistake,
yeah. I think that was a
just
mistake too.
because I get the
Yeah,
tempo.
I think that was a complete waste of time. You already moved the queen, and I'm not, and
Mhm.
I can't have that square anymore. Forget about that queen for a second. And I think
Yeah,
I think I should have. And if we go back, what was it here? When you did this, I think no, you moved the queen back here. I think I should have. Hmm. Because I didn't want to. The thing is, the conflict that I had inside of my brain was I didn't want to block my rook, and I knew I need my rook to get it over here
yeah,
because that pawn needs support and that pawn is coming up. So that's why but I think I should have. I probably should have. Huh. I think I probably should have gone here to then go here. Like
something like that.
yeah, here, and then here, and then open up again. But now the knight has view from to over here and get into the action. Start, you
But you
know,
kind of want forcing moves, right? Because my plan is like
yeah,
give you a check or something like that, right? Like if I hit queen h3, now I'd
yeah,
like hit both of these pieces, right? Then I take, or no, I
yeah,
can't take. I can't take because of the knight.
yeah. The knight is there.
But like,
But if that, but I move the knight is no longer there,
yeah,
and now that's a weak.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, exactly.
I think that's
So the
probably
knight's doing a job where it's at.
yeah, yeah. Because then I move this up. I wanted to support the knight, but also fortify that pawn so no one can come in through here. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That pawn, I would end up hanging that pawn. That I think the best move in this position really actually is, and we'll look later with the engine. I think the best move when you did this, the best move was to move this up here.
Yeah, it might have been.
Yeah,
But
because even
still, if you
still,
move that knight forward, I still tempo.
what do you mean? What do you say?
I still like after that, like my next move is probably well, what is it? What is my next move after you? So like if you do this,
Mm-hmm.
what am I doing? This wasn't a variation I looked at when we were playing. not sure what I do here. I might start going for this plan. Because I can still, I might have done this. That would have been a candidate at least, right? Because I don't want to
Yeah.
block that pawn and I want to get this knight out.
Yeah,
Either that
but if you do that,
or
I'm
this.
pinning with the bishop.
Yeah, that's true.
Because the minute you do that, my brain, even you did it just now, my brain went bishop.
Yeah, bishop h6. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. So probably that. Probably because my king side looks a little weak, so and I can centralize here, and then I
Yeah.
got another way to get to that outpost. So yeah, it would be something like that. Maybe this. So that'd be a candidate move.
Mm-hmm.
And this would be a candidate move. And this is still a candidate move, right? Because I've still got this idea of getting this
Yeah.
outpost here. But I might be more concerned, probably this, because it develops my pieces, and I'm
Yeah.
underdeveloped at this point.
Yeah, because that night wasn't in the game until the very end.
Yeah,
Which mean-
yeah.
And
So
painfully,
my king side
painfully
was
at
just
the end.
Yeah. Yeah, I get the tempo. I get another tempo. Now my knight's in a decent spot. We bring the rook across. Now I'm worried about this diagonal. When I saw that move, I was like, okay, things are getting kind of like heavy on the queen side, but I'm still defended.
Yeah.
Like, as long you can't push this pawn, things are looking a little loose. This knight's stuck because it can't move to a square. And I don't see any wild like taking on like tactics like that.
Yeah.
I was watching for that stuff. So this just didn't like this move didn't look like a threat to me.
Yeah, I didn't like that because now I can't move that. I think that was a good move, and because I can't move, this knight is stuck. If I move this knight, I lose my bishop.
Yeah.
And there's nothing more important that you would like to hold on to, where I can just like attack a queen or
a lot
something.
of work on that square. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the position is looking kind of like stressed out. You can't move the knight anyway. Like both your knights are kind of stuck where they're at, and your queen's kind of by herself. But like your rooks are on good squares, but they're behind pawns.
Yeah.
So like it's just unclear it was just unclear to me how the attack would continue from here.
Yeah, but I was already looking at these pawns, how to get rid of them. Like my idea here was honestly, it was I wanted this, get him out of the way, and then come with the bishop, but not with the bishop, with the knight, bring him over here to attack here. Like I was like, my brain was cooking.
Yeah.
And
I can't. Yeah, that a pawn is stuck, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble if I lose it.
Yeah.
So
Here immediately I went over and I was like, oh, I'm pinning the queen.
I didn't see the threat when you did this. I didn't see the threat of bishop h6.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't see it. No, I made this knight move not seeing the threat of bishop h6.
Your instincts were kicking in.
Yeah, I was just like, and actually, my first candidate move was here, which I guess is still like I can still kind of save the position, but I think it's even worse after bishop h6. So like, I think maybe if I could go back in time, like, I might have played this move instead, just so that you don't have that tactic anymore. Like that tactic would have freaked me out if I'd seen it. But so I just got lucky. The knight h3, I just got lucky. I mean, I was like, okay, well, the plan is like get this knight into the game, right? Like I've got some options here where I'm going to develop two. I can like push this pawn now, and so yeah. And then I think you didn't see that I could do f4.
Can you explain to me? I'm not seeing what's wrong with knight e2.
I think knight e2 might have worked actually.
Oh yeah, because it's still protecting the square. That actually would have. I think that would have been a better move.
Maybe.
In principle, a centralized knight ought to be better. So yeah, unless there's something concrete.
Well, the attacking idea was that I think I wanted my knight here. on. I think I wanted to get the knight on G5.
Yeah, but this.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but I think this nightmare here. I think this knight here is a nightmare, like because now you. I mean, this knight is super active, and you need pieces on the queen side. Like I'm about to throw everything I got to the queen side. You know.
Yeah.
Like that's why I think the knight here is better.
Better move. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't play it, but it was definitely a candidate.
But I did see that you could move this down, but I was trying to see like I couldn't see my plan clearly, but I was trying to see like it will something like arise out of out of the position. Like, oh, here's an idea, and that didn't happen. That didn't.
Yeah.
Because I ended up just leaving that plan behind and did something else.
I just got lucky here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I sort of felt like I was out of trouble.
Yeah.
And you've been like wasting tempi moving that knight back and forth.
Yeah, no, because now I'm going back in time. I'm trying to get I'm trying to get this knight out of the way, and I don't want to leave this open for the. Well, actually, you saw what I wanted to do. I wanted to move the knight back to put it here, and this actually stopped me.
Yeah, I saw the e4 pawn was just going to be weak now. That's why I put the rook there.
Yeah,
like, well, like long term, this e4 pawn is going to be an issue if I don't protect it.
Now it wasn't going to be long term because I was planning a fork here, and I was going to take here, and and then this comes down here, and then I'm gonna take here, and you're in check, and that,
totally.
Which was the plan that I had until you moved that rook over. But so I went back to plan A. I was like, all right.
Yes, it looks like it works. Like I was kind of freaking out.
Yeah, I was actually happy to see this because your only way out was this.
I did kind of regret. Yeah, I did kind of regret this move. I was worried about that diagonal the bishop was on, though.
Yeah, well, but I still can't do anything because this knight is protecting this heavy. So this knight is doing actually, even though it's on the rim, but it's doing a really important job. Because
I know, but I wanna push e5. Like my goal here in this position is to push e5.
Oh, okay.
You can play knight g5 and still threaten push e5.
Oh, okay.
Instead of king c, okay, king b1. You can. Are you threatening to get rid of the bishop?
A little better. Yeah.
And d5. So you'll play knight f7 and then knight h6.
Ah, yeah, that's true.
That's nice.
Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, and then and this I can't defend this pawn.
Yeah, the pawn's just hanging.
Wow, nice.
My whole plan was to get the knight to g5. I should have just played knight g5.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why I left that plan. Nick's gonna yell at me for that.
Yeah, so now I want the knight out.
Yeah. Now you got like a pretty good attacking idea.
Yeah.
And I think I took a while in this position. Somewhere around it. Yeah, here.
Yeah.
Whether or not I should take that rook.
And I calculated that also.
Like I still have the same problem.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, okay, no, I can save myself with b3 is the saving move here.
Why are you playing b3?
Yeah, I was about to say b3 is unnecessary.
Is it unnecessary?
Well, what's the threat?
I'm not seeing a way for black to break through. How are you going to break through?
Knight b2, I guess, is the threat.
I guess
knight b2 is the threat.
Yeah, I'd say.
Okay, so let's play king a2. Get the king off the alignment.
Knight.
Rook b1.
Oh, nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a threat. Okay, I could have handled that a little better than I did.
It's scary. It's understandable, but
yeah. Yeah, so I didn't need to do this.
Yeah, from here I was thinking, and now I'm calculating because I see the queen, and now I this is why I took time here thinking. I was like, wait, hold on, this is a double check. I was like, he
very bad.
he has to move the king. Where can he move the king? And everywhere, and I calculated if you, then I'm here.
Yeah,
And
I
then
was okay with this. I saw the
Okay.
alarm bells ringing with
Hey.
like.
Instead of the queen check,
mm-hmm.
did you look at rook c8?
Rook c8.
I wouldn't recommend rook c8.
Yeah, because I'm
queen b5.
but I'm lose the
Oh, the
queen.
queen's hanging. Never mind. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
blind. Yeah. Except for the fact that the queen's on pre.
Yeah.
There's a mistake though that I did it after I did it. I was and it happened because I didn't take my time to think. And okay, here, right?
Yeah, you
What's
saw
a-
the fork.
Yeah.
And then,
No, but
yeah,
I
when
didn't
you
want
took,
to.
I was
That
like,
was a
what am I-
mistake. That's a mistake.
I freaked out because I was like, what did I miss? Why can't I take that knight?
Yeah, no, that was a mistake. I was supposed, and I saw it after I moved that, like 2 seconds, a half a second after I moved the knight. I realized that I could have done this. And where are you gonna go? I'm gonna pin. I'm gonna take that queen.
Yeah.
And I was so mad with myself.
Yeah, I'm super stuck in this position.
Yeah.
What do I do here? I think I'm just in too much trouble here. Okay, so
You see? And then
yeah,
and I saw that like literally half a second after I moved, like I let go of the knight and I saw this move. And I was so mad with myself. I saw this. If you come up, I pin it with the rook. I got to hold on to my queen.
If I go down, I'm in trouble too because you've got mate in one.
Yeah. That was I was kind of mad at myself. Like I was like, we're playing a classical game. I'm over here playing rapid. But that's not what happened. So what happened was, wait, hold on. Go.
Yeah, I don't see a way out of it.
I did this.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, and then I did it because, you know.
Yeah, but now I have the space.
Yeah.
No.
Instead of queen a2, maybe play queen d5.
Queen d5. Oh no, they go back.
Take the pawn.
Yeah.
No, I can't do that.
You've hung a rook.
No, I think you have to play queen. Queen. They're all bad.
Yeah, I think I have to play queen.
And then this.
It's still bad.
But now I can bring my rook in, and I've got a bit more activity.
Yeah. And then king e1.
But no.
No, yeah.
We're exchanging queens.
Well, no,
No, we don't have to exchange queens.
No, you can need queens.
I can play like queen a2 now.
Yeah, black doesn't want to exchange.
Yeah, because I'm down a rook.
Yeah.
But I've got like plenty of pressure on the second rank. And I've got a few pawns
not really.
for the exchange.
I
I've got like
I
2 pawns for the exchange, so we should black shouldn't be in too much trouble here.
What are you
Wait, we don't.
And then start gobbling up pawns.
Yeah, you're down. Yeah, you're down a rook. You're in lots of trouble.
Yeah, I don't have a rook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you convinced me by saying you're down the exchange.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think queen d5 is a little bit more convincing, but you know, it gives white a chance to go wrong.
Yeah, here I really didn't know what to do. I was
Yeah.
So now all I'm thinking about here is I need to get rid of these pawns, and then figure something out. I got a bunch of pawns. You have no pawns, but they could easily disappear because you got pieces. But I really didn't know what to do here. Here I was really stuck. I didn't know what to do.
Yeah. And I'm happy about this.
Yeah.
Any trade I
Yeah.
can get, I'm happy about.
This I was because I didn't want the queen to come down here.
Yeah, and this move suggestion here, Queen D5. This is probably the thing that saves you
No, it doesn't.
from that. And well,
You just got to complicate things as much as
Yeah.
possible. Try and
Yeah.
keep pieces on the board to
Yeah.
create pressure and complications, and just like make white proof that he knows how to win.
I thought he played a lot of really annoying moves. It was impressive. I was super annoyed. Why can't I win this? I have a whole piece and I'm gonna lose.
That's what you want to do from the defensive
Yeah.
side, so good.
Yeah. So what you did was supposed to.
And from the attacking side, then you can look at that and say, okay, well, how could I have planned this in a way that like gives you confidence?
Yeah, I mean the thing I was worried about is a perpetual check. I was trying to get in a position where I could either force a queen trade or protect the king so there's no perpetual.
Yeah, that's the right idea.
So that's why I played King F1. It's just trying to put the king away. I didn't actually want to exchange these pawns, but I thought there wasn't a better choice.
I was trying to hope to figure out a way to get my bishop here. But I couldn't see how I could do it. But that was my brain was thinking about how can I get this bishop out of this corner and into this corner and into right here, because I wanted to control these squares. And now with that,
Yeah,
I could do something with I have a queen.
I mean this whole time I want to play Rook C2 because I've got a mate in one if I can play Rook C2. But if I play Rook C2,
Interesting.
but if I play Rook C2, then I lose control of the game.
Do you?
Do you?
Oh, show me. What was your lines you calculated?
Yes. Is he out of checks
Yeah.
here?
Okay, and okay, well,
And now I've got mate on C8.
Yeah, now I have
Yeah.
mate. Yeah. I could have just played Rook C8.
Oh,
I could have just played Rook C2. Why did I think there was a perpetual? Ghost.
because
Because I didn't
for the reason
calculate.
that we tell you before, because you say I think instead of I calculated.
Yeah.
yeah, so Queen E3 is also interesting as well as Rook C2.
Yeah,
so
I'm
you-
gonna take that for myself as well, because I think a lot and I don't calculate sometimes.
Well, it's fine, right? You prepare the ideas that are on the board, and then you calculate based on what you've understood about what's going on. So you prepare your concept, and then you prove it or disprove it.
Mm-hmm.
No, you try to disprove it. If you can't disprove it, then you play it.
Yeah.
Gets rid of the bias.
Yeah. That's a miss. Okay. I should have played that. So instead I played this. Now I had Rook C2.
Rook C2. Were we threatening anything with Rook C2? Well, okay.
Yeah, activity.
Yeah. Activity, yeah.
Activity, sure.
Oh, all done.
That actually caught me by surprise. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, the main one?
I didn't
Yeah.
see it was made in one.
Yeah. I was also looking at Rook F7 and I was like, why would I waste? I got a mate in one. Just play mate in one.
Yeah, I totally, that went completely over my head. I did not see Maiden One at all. When the computer went boom, I was like, wait, why? And then I looked at it again.
Somebody hasn't been doing their Polgar mates.
I did. That's the annoying part.
After I did the Polgar mates, I started doing I got Senior turned me onto this thing. What is it called? I need to get it out and do it again. CTR.
What's CTR?
And I got the mate. I bought the mate in one. it's a cell phone app, but it's actually pretty good at like showing you what it is that you're not seeing when you miss a tactic. So like I would do like 50 CTR mate and ones like every day for a
Oh.
long time until I got them drilled in. But it's probably time to do that again.
CTR is it for iPhone?
CT art.
Oh,
CT
art.
CT
Yeah.
art.
CT
Yeah.
art.
It's also Chess King Learn.
Mating
Is
combination.
like
Yeah.
Chess King Learn is the same thing, and it's like more expansive. You can get like different themes. So you might want Chess King Learn, and you can get the CT art package in Chess King Learn.
Chess King Learn to
Well, if
play.
you're in CT art, it's all going to lead you to the same place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. Chess King Learn to play. Beginner to master.
Yep. Yeah. It's a phone. Yeah, and it's a phone app.
I'm downloading it right now.
Yeah, you can get a bunch of the free ones, and then there's paid packages. The main one package is really, really good.
But I don't think there's any way I'm dying here no matter what.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't see there's anywhere you did that. Like where else can I go?
Yeah. Well, once white gets active, you're done.
Yeah.
I mean, you could try queen g6, but rook f7 wins queen.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's game over
Yeah.
at this point. You run out of resources.
Oh man. That was a good game, Jared.
Yeah, that was really good. I wasn't sure which way it was going to go, and there were several places where I was like, "Did I actually?" I thought I made some blunders that weren't actually blunders, but there was definitely I made some mistakes in that game. And you exploited them, so really well played.
Yeah. What do you think was the death blow? Like at what point do you think it was like, oh, it's done?
Oh, it was done when you lost your knight. This is the move that killed it.
Yeah.
I think you were doing fine until this.
Yeah, that's what I think so too. I think that
I
this
bet the engine says black is either ahead or we're like even.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's one swing is here. So this is a critical point.
Yeah.
The other swing is it back when you play b3? Maybe not quite there. Maybe it is there. Okay, so when you play queen d3, that's definitely not good. b3 I'm not convinced by. Queen d3 is just...
Well, I think the rook a8 brought him on the wrong. Rook h8 brought him on the wrong path. Way back. If you go way back, way
So
back.
here white's
way back.
fine.
Yeah,
Right
here.
here.
There. Stop.
Yeah.
There. Nope, that move. Rook a8. That was just for a cheapo one move. One move itis.
No, I was trying.
I get that.
Well, not. Yeah, kind of. I wanted to pin the queen to the king.
Yeah.
And I really
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah.
And I really and like you said before, I was thinking, but not calculating.
Exactly. Yeah. Right. So basically, you're here. You get everything at the king, ready to attack, and then you start pulling the pieces away.
Yeah, you made a one move threat here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I do that
not worth it. A5 is probably the move.
Yeah. A5 looks pretty thematic. You may be sacking the exchange for that. You may want to improve
Yeah, exactly.
your.
Yeah. It's the same idea that you played. It's just now you have a rook in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I may want to prepare that a bit because you're gonna play knight to c6 and hit the rook. So why don't you just move the rook first and double up?
Yeah, play rook b7 first, so you're not losing time.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's true. That's true. I noticed that when we're playing, I don't really often calculate like the knight. Only like the knight's 2 moves ahead or 3 moves ahead. I only calculate the knight's gonna do like, oh, the knight wants to go here. But I'm not calculating. The knight wants to go here to attack here, you know? And I noticed that just now in this game, as we're reviewing, I noticed that I don't calculate, like when I'm thinking about the I don't calculate that, oh, what your knight's gonna attack in 2 moves or 3 moves. And that's been a headache for me.
Yeah. I might play queen b5 instead too. Queen b5 looks interesting instead of rook b7. Might be quicker.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, and then you get that square for the knight right away.
Yeah. Right. And when
So
you take
that's-
back
I
the
mean, that's
queen,
what
I
you-
got some discoveries with my knight.
That's what Amable played in the game later on.
Yeah.
It's just you didn't have the rook. You
I
just
know.
didn't have the rook on c8.
Yeah.
But having
know,
the rook
yeah.
on the c8 definitely makes it scarier.
Yeah, okay, more pieces over here.
Yeah, the queen was kind of awkward on a4, so it did need improving.
And this was
And then you play knight a4. He's gonna start getting nervous.
yeah.
Yeah. Did you see the beginning of this game?
I'm sorry?
No.
Oh.
I'm just gonna show them the beginning.
Oh, okay.
So I knew I was gonna be playing against the perk, but I was at a book around here. Like after c6, I was lost. I wasn't sure what to do.
Well, you just develop. That's where you go. Use the principles.
No. This, I wasn't sure what to do with the white square bishop at all. And maybe I should have moved my knight first.
Well, you didn't. Well, you just answered your own question.
Yeah, maybe I should have moved the knight first.
No, where was that knight gonna go besides?
I didn't want to push it to f3 because I didn't want to block the f pawn.
Okay.
If the plan was to castle queenside. But he's got a
Okay.
queenside attack coming, so maybe I don't want to castle queenside anyway.
So,
And you didn't want to block the f pawn, so and you didn't want to move the f pawn.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
just need to make a choice here.
we have something tactical to consider in our development thoughts. So if he plays b4, does he have a threat?
If white plays b4,
No, black.
If black plays
if black
b4.
plays b4. I mean, he's kicked the knight. The knight does have to move.
Yeah, and then I could take this pawn.
Yeah, you can take that pawn. Yeah.
So that falls
I
into the
might-
position of defender.
Yeah, I might need to
So-
play I might need to play f3 in this position.
We need to prepare for the knight to be kicked. Either we play. So let's look at candidates.
F3 is one
White,
move, yes.
black has a threat, so we need to prepare for the threat. So how can we prepare for the threat? You found one. I can see 2 other ways to prepare for the threat. That makes sense.
My screen froze. Hold on. I'm not sure why it's not. Okay.
And
right,
one
now
of
we're
them might be bad, but it at least makes some sense.
Yeah. I guess f3 kind of stops it. b4. So b4, f3, bishop f3.
No, you're giving
You
yourself
can't
an
play
extra
bishop
move.
f3.
Put
you can't
the
have two
bishop
moves.
back on f1 because it's your move.
Yeah.
Bishop's on f1.
Okay. Yeah.
So
So
you've got
yeah.
b5.
There.
So
Got that.
look at ways to defend the e4 pawn first. You've got one. Yeah, bishop d3 is a developing move, so that would be nice. Yeah, we could move it, but we don't really want to move the e pawn again. It's doing a nice job. I mean, maybe we could, but
It's still a candidate. I'll accept it as being a candidate.
yeah, fine. So now we're looking for ways to prevent the knight being kicked.
How can
Yeah.
you stop d4?
I can stop it that way. I can stop it this way.
No, bishop d3 doesn't stop b4.
Yeah, but that weakens the pawns in front of your king when you want to
That wasn't
castle.
the question. The question is how can he stop b4?
Oh, with a3.
Yeah.
I'm saying but the B4 would weaken too much in front of the king. Like if I see that in a
Yeah,
game, I'm
yeah,
excited.
yes. No, again, the question wasn't what
What should
move
you
is
play?
you can
What
play. The
are the
question is
candidates?
what are the candidate moves that you could play, and then you could start
Yeah.
rejecting them.
Oh, okay, got it.
I guess
Right.
this kind of makes a more urgent issue. It's like a kind of a threat, right?
That's not really a threat for me.
Mm,
I'm expecting that. I'm expecting that. I'm just gonna take it, and then the queen is like all the way up from the corner, and I'm continuing to my attack on my queen side.
Bishop h6 is not effective because you're not actually threatening anything.
Yeah.
Bishop g5 you could try because you're threatening. You're at least trying to remove the attacker with tempo. I don't think it works, but it would be
It's a
something
candidate.
I would accept as an idea to check.
Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not in this position, but in some future positions, it may be an idea. Okay.
There we go. So just looking at the ideas, what looks the most principled to you? Because we may as well.
Probably bishop d3 is the most principled.
Right, and we can consider other things, but if we're just looking for a quick idea that's principled,
Yeah, and in the game, the sin that I committed the first sin I committed was not seeing that b4 was a threat.
mm-hmm.
The second sin I committed was not actually looking at what's the principled move to remove the threat. So like in this position, I think I did ask what's a threat in this position, and b4 did not materialize as a threat.
Right, yeah.
So I need to work on that somehow. It's like I need to like look at positions like this over and over and just be like, what is the actual threat? What are the threats? I can do that just with the opening book. I just need to do that. What are the threats in the position? Well, I can see what the threats in the position are because the opening book, the master book, will show masters make this move. Well, why did the master make the move? Because there's some threat.
Anyways, the reason the key is so when your opponent makes a move, you ask yourself why.
Yeah.
Right, and then when you can answer the why, then you can move from there.
Yeah, I didn't have a why for. I had no why for that.
Yeah. But you also didn't ask yourself why.
Yeah, I did not ask.
And then the same thing for black. Why did he make that move?
Because I had the idea of I wanted to get my knight here.
Well, no, that's but that's a really. Why did I make this bishop move?
Yeah, that's the whole point, right?
Actually,
the whole point is that
the whole point was I didn't want
you-
to block the f pawn, and that was like
Right.
not rational thinking.
So if he plays b4, what was your plan instead of knight d7?
If he played b4,
No, if you played b4 instead of knight d7.
oh,
here.
that
Yeah.
I'm taking this pawn. Because the knight moves out of the way, I'm taking that pawn.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and then what will white do?
He would have to defend his queen.
No, he would take your pawn.
Oh, that's true. It's not defended.
But you've got a central pawn in exchange for a b pawn. And it still works out better. It still works out.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm planning an attack, so I'm probably gonna not think about moving my knight out of the way and putting my rook there to look right down the file.
No, this is. I played this poorly. You played well. I played poorly. Yeah, I don't even know where to put the knight. That's not totally unreasonable. Like a4 is actually a candidate.
if I got myself into this position, I would probably go for knight d1.
Yeah, me as well.
So knight d1, knight d4, queen b5, queen b4.
Yeah. Well, you want to protect b2 as well. So.
And then my plan is just like play f3, bishop d3, knight e2, castle kingside, and like play knight f2. That's kind of how I'm going to arrange my pieces.
A pretty great outpost for that knight.
Oh no, it's a temporary outpost. You can be kicked away.
I guess I can kick
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's good plan, but that's kind of
Yeah, no.
how I plan to arrange my pieces. Just an idea. Again, it's probably got something wrong with it. But
Yeah. See, you let me get away with this, and then I still leave you with it. It's still an option.
You can still push the pawn.
Yeah, but once I see that, I want to have my queen over here also.
Yeah, but where is his knight going now? You took away e1, so it's going now. It's going way back.
Oh yeah.
And now.
And even still, it doesn't even make a difference because if you take that pawn, I move the rook over, and this pawn is this knight is protecting the rook, and I got a tempo on the queen.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch away right
I
now.
want to ask you a question. Why are you castling queenside?
Yeah, why am I castling queenside?
Right, yeah. When you see him push the
I
pawns there.
castled right into his attack. It was a bad idea. Like his pawns are pointed that direction. I shouldn't castle queenside.
Exactly. Like black is obviously
Oh.
displaying the intent to
Attack
to
on
attack
play.
the queenside. So walking straight into the point of the blade is not really a smart thing to be doing. Obviously, if you have your own blade which you think is faster, then you can do that, but you've got to be judicious about it, and this doesn't look like that to me.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, sweet. He's doing exactly what I want him to. I want his king over there so I can
Right,
crush him with this attack.
because you don't want to castle. You don't want to now develop your pieces.
Right.
So why wouldn't you just play B back up? So after A3, you got a hook there. So why aren't you playing B4 again? After he plays A3.
Yeah, you got the hook, mate.
Open lines.
Yeah, I can't take that pawn. Go here.
Well, you just lost your queen.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, you can't do that.
I play probably rook B8. I mean, I don't like queen A5 anyways, but that's just me.
I mean, I put the queen there because I want pieces on the queen side because I know you're castling over there. My pawns are coming down.
If you back up before queen A after castle.
Mm-hmm.
So we castle. No, back up. There, okay. So he castles. Nope, don't play queen A5. Okay, right. Okay, so what's in front of your pieces that you need to get out of the way?
Pawns.
Okay, so why don't you play A5?
That's true. And then that supports. Yeah, this supports this attack anyway. And my queen could get in there in half a second, and my queen could come here.
Or you can even play B4 A5, but
Yeah.
more stuff on its way. And there's a bunch of other ones there. You could actually could play B4, knight B1, A5, but I don't know, lots of choices.
I'm noticing also that in the later on, the pawn storm that I was so dreading coming through over here is not even happening, and my pawns are way advanced, so I could even castle later on.
Yeah.
And not
Yes,
even
you're
and not
way
even
ahead.
sweat it.
Here I was fretting about knight c4. I wasn't thinking about I wasn't thinking at all about b4. I just didn't want you to tempo my queen. And then you got to tempo my queen anyway.
Yeah, that was dumb of me.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah, this is where I got crazy with my queen. Did that to prevent. I did that to prevent. Well, I saw the pawn was hanging, and I did that to prevent knight c4. And I saw that you would play c4. I was like, that's fine. I'll just move here.
Okay, hang on. Before
Yeah.
you play queen d4, let's go through the defensive options. So we have PC mic, protect, capture, move away, interpose, counterattack. So we've chosen to move away. Do we have any other options? Because I'm seeing
Yeah.
something that's interesting.
I
Right.
can't take-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bishop b6 is interesting.
Yeah, because
Not
now I get the
good,
pawn.
but it's definitely worth a look.
Yeah. If he takes back, then I get the pawn.
Oh,
But he also,
not
but he
too
also
sure if
has
you want that pawn.
this.
No, you can't do that. You just lost
I
the
think
piece.
we save the then we
And
save
you
the
just lost your
queen.
queen there. And you lost your queen going there as well.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
no,
you can't do
fine.
that. Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah. Maybe that.
Well, he has pawn takes as well.
Yeah, his pawn takes.
Why are you trying to protect that pawn? It's in front of the king. Let him have it. No, you just lost a piece. You're down a piece now. Pawn takes bishop.
Anyway, that's the seeing your options thing.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's the
No,
best
no.
move.
Pawn takes bishop. Not. Why are you taking pawn takes queen?
He's saying a
What?
b6 instead
A
of
b6. Back up.
c
Back up.
c3.
Back up. Back up another move. Don't do the queen. Take the bishop with the pawn.
So
Bishop
bishop
d6.
b6 and a b6
d6.
is what he's wanting.
So this,
Oh, pawn takes there. Yeah.
because that's more realistic of what I would want to do.
Yeah.
Yep. That. All right. Good. Now you're
Yeah,
winning.
makes more sense.
You don't know why I'm saying you're winning, but you're winning
Yeah, I don't know why you're saying I'm winning, but it looks
because
nice.
you're taking the queens off the board next move.
Yeah, the threat of queen c6 is really nasty.
Queen c6 and queen
Um,
b5 are two threats.
Rook c8 maybe.
Or queen b5.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of nasty.
Yeah, except he also has knight. He has knight d4 afterwards, threatening f2. Then you got to play knight h3. But
Anyway, that was an interesting
yeah,
resource which
Yeah,
would have
be a
been
good.
nice to see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
should have been a cat.
Yeah, that's a nightmare because I want to hold on to my queen. I'm in the middle of attack.
Yeah. No.
But counterattacks are like the thing that people miss the most, so it's one of the more difficult defensive ideas.
You're showing them the night dance.
Yeah. I thought all my moves there were forced.
No,
Like,
no,
I didn't have any.
no. Yes, they're not definitely not forced.
Like if I'd done this here, he
I don't know.
takes.
Yeah.
I have to do
You
this.
don't want to leave him any discoveries.
Yeah,
Oh, this is bad for you.
this is really bad for me.
Right.
So that's why I
Nothing wrong
thought
with
that.
moving your queen out of the pin.
That's why I
Wait.
thought this was forced.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that pawn doesn't
yes,
do anything.
yes.
That,
No, I said no. It said nothing wrong with that move. It's the moves after this move. So he played knight g4.
Yeah, so
Right.
h3 was a
So
candidate.
you're fine. So no, your queen's moving. You can
Yeah.
pin him.
I didn't think h3 worked. Why didn't I think h3 worked? Oh, because he just takes.
Takes what?
Oh,
no,
he can't take.
I'm
He's
pinned.
stuck. He's
Yeah, I'm
pinned.
pinned.
He
And
moves his
this
king.
removes his king.
No, that just loses. You just play f3 anyway. He
That
has
just,
to move his king.
yeah, I think he
And
just
now you take the piece because it's free.
yeah, I think he just defends.
Well, no, then you play
Now,
f3.
yeah, now I play f3, and now he's lost a piece.
Right. So it means
Dang
he has
it!
to play. Which means he has to play
Dang.
f5.
Dang.
Which means he has to play f5.
Oh, I saw that move in the game and I didn't play it.
No,
'Cause I
you're not
wasn't-
done yet. You
Are
haven't
you?
looked at f5. Now he can't play. Now you go f. Yeah, no, the other pawn. The other pawn. Not h5, f5. Back up, back up, back up. Now f5. It means still loses, but you haven't looked at. But now f3 doesn't work.
Oh, because he can just move. Yeah.
Wow, yeah, I didn't even consider that at all.
Well, no, I would play knight f2 there.
Oh,
I'm not
that's
playing knight
another-
f6. I'm playing knight f2.
Oh, now I'm in a lot of trouble. Okay, maybe that's why I didn't play it. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
no,
why.
as usual, there's still more no. So after f5, you play queen g3. No, you back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. There, okay. So he played f5. No, he played f5. That's the move that you're looking at. Now if I take the pawn, this is kind of funny. Yeah, so ef5. Now if you try knight f2, I play queen e3. And then you take the rook,
Mm-hmm.
whichever one you want. And then I play check. And doesn't work. You play king there. Probably not going to work. Doesn't work. You have king c7,
Yeah.
but it's still an attack. Queen e7.
I'm wondering if I can use the discovery with 94 or something, but I don't think.
Yeah, I know. Same thing. Then bishop f4 is looking at here next. Oh, no, you go there. I just take the pawn. No, I take the pawn right away. I didn't know you were moving your king. I thought you were bringing it. Yeah,
Oh, you
so no.
blocked the knight.
Yeah, and then I was playing bishop f4. That's funny. Queen b6. This line is not forced, but queen b6 is funny. And then I play bishop d3, bishop d6. Queen d6.
It's funny.
Why can't the queen take it?
Yeah, you can. Queen d6.
Okay,
I said
take
queen
it.
d6.
Okay.
You're
I
allowed to
said queen
take it. It's a
d6.
legal move.
Yeah.
Then I play
No,
knight
no,
b5.
what?
No.
Don't
Now I
rush.
play knight b. No, stop. Back up. Back up. Now I play knight b5.
Oh.
There you go.
Just slow down.
Taking is not forced.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, a lot of that wasn't forced, but this was the line I just saw. I thought it was kind of cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, this hurts.
Anyway, you can back up. Way back. Just point out some other things that are in the position. Okay. Anyways, you didn't play that.
Yeah.
I think h3 probably would be more exact instead of f3. And I'll tell you the reason why. You play h3, then knight f6 is what you played. And then now you play f4.
Oh, the knight can't go back.
Exactly.
And now I'm storming the center.
There you go.
This.
Yeah. Any reason you move that knight? What would you calculate?
Get the king.
That you had discovered attacking the queen and you hope you wouldn't see it?
No. I wanted to get the knight to c6.
Okay. So I guess you guys looked at the sack then, right?
The queen sack.
No, c3. Back up 2 moves. Before you played bishop, back up 1 more. Back up. Go back up. Back up 1 more. Back up 1 more. So it's black. No, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay, go ahead. Yeah. I'll probably still play f4 here. No, instead of, I don't know what queen e3 was.
Yeah.
We could also maybe consider e5.
Yeah, maybe e5 immediately. Maybe I don't have to prepare e5. Take back. Play e5 right now.
Maybe f4 is just more principled because it gives us the square for the knight. But...
Yeah, but if e5 works immediately. Oh, probably have to take.
Oh yeah, I can't just ignore it because of e6.
Yeah.
Do we want to take with the bishop? Is that?
I know. Yeah, I have some certain.
Like these things are all not.
Yeah. No, maybe we want to play knight c6 as well. You can take with a queen is an option, and knight c6 is also an option.
We could also consider d6.
Yeah. Look at d6, but I didn't like him like that he could play e6.
Oh yeah, he wouldn't do that.
Right, d6, e6. Yeah, that's all going to end up bad for you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I see this be really bad for me.
that's really bad for black.
Yeah, it's really bad for black.
I gotta have a rehearsal in 15 minutes. I gotta go, guys.
Oh man, thank you for the game.
No, it was a great game. Yeah, you can book a game with me anytime. I was on the edge of my seat. It was a lot of back and forth.
I want a rematch. I want a.
Yeah, you just got robbed at the end there. I was not winning. I was not winning most of that game.
No, but I think it was. Nah, the thing is, I moved too fast because I'm telling you, the second I let go of that knight, I saw the move that needed to be done, and I was moving too fast.
It happens to everyone.
But good game, man. You're a great player.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, you played really well.
And thanks
All
for
right,
thanks for
I'm gonna
everybody
go.
else who jumped in.
Oh, you guys are great. Yeah,
You
you
know.
guys, this is why you do this. These guys always jump in. They're like,
Yeah.
they're
We're
amazing.
the peanut gallery.
Yeah, I'm gonna start
So
doing this
awesome. Glad
too.
you guys jumped in. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing this with my games too because this is very, very like I'm seeing a bunch of things I never would
know.
looked at myself.
I know. I always come in here to do this, and like every time, I'm like, why aren't there more people who are jumping in here to do the postmortems this way?
I had no idea. And I really love that you have the calendar to schedule the games.
Oh yeah.
You got to show me how to do that. I want to do the same thing.
Oh totally. Yeah, it's free in Google Calendar.
Yeah, I'm gonna set that up. I want to set that up.
Well,
All
if
right,
you have
I
a
gotta
Google,
go though.
if you have a Google address, you already have it set up. You just don't know it.
Yeah,
Yep,
but I gotta make it work. You know, like
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. They're out of the box, but you have to learn the techniques. Anyways,
yeah.
All
thank
right,
you.
see you,
Have
everyone.
fun.
All right,
Thank
bye.
you so much. Thank you so much, you guys. Bye.
No worries.
That was awesome. That was an awesome game. I was an awesome opponent. I'm gonna add him as a friend. That was amazing. Now let me. That was tough though. I'm so mad at myself, but I like that. I like that the dojo has this available. That you're able to put this up on Discord, and then the peanut gallery, as they say, jumps in and they start looking at your games too. That's really cool. I didn't know that existed before today, to be honest. All right, you guys, I'm done. I'm done for the day. I have a headache. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat. Everybody else, have a great time. Have a great rest of your day. If you're watching this and you got this far into the video, you have a great rest of your day, man. Everybody be safe.